Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Kari and today I'm doing my November book haul. This is a very disjointed book haul, just full disclosure, because I had to pack, so all of my books are here and I didn't remember to not throw away the list of books that I bought in November until I got here, and that was clearly not helpful to me. I know 3 or 4 of the books I bought, and then I have a list of the audiobooks because technology. Let's get into the books I remember having bought. The first one is Becoming by Michelle Obama. I went to Barnes & Noble on the Black Friday sale because they have signed books, and I've made it a tradition since they started that to get each of my family members a signed book. I'm very excited about those choices, but I can't say them because I don't know if my sister watches this and I won't spoil it. Anyway, I also got a couple of signed books for myself. I remember 2 of them. Becoming is not one of the signed books, but I did buy it because it was cheaper than at Target, and I am very curious about this book. I did not realize that Michelle Obama was a lawyer, and first of all, kudos to her, because having been through law school and the bar, that's just hell in 3 years. And second of all, I'm very interested to learn how she handled the pressure and what she did with it and why. You know, just learn more about her, because I do think she's amazing. The next book was a signed copy of Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. This book is a Nigerian-inspired fantasy about a girl who has to bring magic back to her world. I read this in March when it came out, and it was amazing. Just 5 out of 5. All the stars, all the feels. And I'm beyond excited for the sequel to come out in March of 2019. I almost said 2018. I wrote 2017 the other day. It's definitely not. So I bought a signed copy of that book because probably definitely top 10 favorites of the year. And they had a signed copy, so why wouldn't I buy it? I also bought War Cry by Wilbur Smith. It's not a signed copy, but I love Wilbur Smith, and this one was on sale for $5. So I couldn't resist it because I always look at that book when I go to the bookstore anyway. Oh, this is another Courtney adventure. Let's get it, but I've never gotten it until now because it was on sale. I bought another 3 books at the Barnes & Noble sale. Do I know where they are? No. Do I know what they are? What they are? No. So somewhere in this mess, there are 3 more books that I bought in November, and I wish I could remember. I really, genuinely wish I could, because I think I bought about 10 books this month, physical books. So I bought 5 there, and I think I bought 3 or 4 others that are somewhere in this room, and if I find them, I will post it on my Twitter so that you know the rest of the books that I bought. And yes, I keep looking around because I hope that I'll find them if I just keep staring at it. Oh, I did. I also, because they had a coupon, so I bought, there we go, a Shel Silverstein, ooh, thud. I bought Everything on It, Where the Sidewalk Ends, Everything on It by Shel Silverstein. My mom has copies of at least 2 of his books at home in Colorado, and I remember reading these as a kid and loving them, but I couldn't quite bring myself to pay 25 bucks for it, especially when I wasn't working. So at this point I'm trying to save money, but I had a coupon for half off, plus my 20% off, because it was, I don't know, there was something weird, but I got a lot off, and I was really excited to get this one. And then, like I said, Warcross. I found some of them, guys. My signed copy of Blood and Bone, and Becoming is there. Oh, I also bought Girls of Paper and Fire by Catherine Nahn, which I talked about in my November wrap-up, because I read it. 5 out of 5. It was quite enjoyable. And again, I'm sure there is some more in here, I just don't know where they are because, as you've seen, it's a mess. Anyway, then Audible had a sale, so I bought The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Yes? Yes. Which, if you don't know from the movies, it's about a hobbit, which is a little short person with big hairy feet, and he goes on an adventure with dwarves and a wizard, and there's a dragon. I also bought Pachinko, which I listened to and enjoyed a lot. It is about a Korean family in Japan from the 1910s until the 1970s or 80s. I bought Good and Mad by Rebecca Tracer, which is a nonfiction about women's anger and what we should do with it, what we have done with it, society's expectations, etc. Fantastic, 5 out of 5. I think I bought After Anatevka live, again, November wrap-up, 3 out of 5. I think it would have been much better live, but for an hour and a half, it wasn't really a good recording. I bought Rogue Lawyer by John Grisham because Audible was having a big sale where you got books for $4 or $5 and then you had a $5 coupon if you bought 5 or something. So since I have a slight problem, obviously I did that. And I don't know what this one's about, but I do know that I enjoy John Grisham. I have the Pelican Brief here, and my old dance teacher bought me 2 for last Christmas that are somewhere in my mess in Colorado. At some point, I promise I will get all of this sorted, including the Colorado books. Just, So, bought that one. I've really wanted to reread Shogun by James Clavell for a while. It is set in 1603 Japan. This Englishman, I think he gets shipwrecked in Japan, and it's almost 1,000 pages, but it is phenomenal. Oh my gosh, one of the best written books I've ever read. And so when I saw that Shogun was one of the options on sale, I had to get it. When I'm going to listen to that, I don't know, but I might have to take a 2-week road trip around the US because that book is 53 hours long. Whoops. That's all of the audiobooks I bought. It is not all of the physical books I bought because, as I mentioned, they're somewhere in here. But that is most of the books that I bought. I hope you enjoyed this video and forgive me for my discombobulation. I am trying. If you enjoyed it, thumbs, subscribe down below. Don't give me your thumbs, just hit the thumbs up button. I realize that sounded weird. Anyway, my Twitter and Goodreads are linked down below if you want to check them out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.